guys, welcome back to my channel. I am so happy to be back on YouTube during the new year. I was on a bit of a hiatus. Life got real over the holiday. But for my first video back, I decided to do a tried and tested review of a few products that I picked up from Chanel. The first one I'm going to talk about is a foundation that I found. I absolutely love this stuff. I'll explain why later. Let's talk about what the name of the foundation is first. So it's the Perfection Lumiere foundation. This might not be anything new for you guys because it has been talked about a little bit on YouTube. So I'm going to show you the packaging. And there's the top. Now I did purchase this a few months back, so I no longer have the box that it comes in. But if you type in the name Perfection Lumiere, it'll pop right up. This is a matte foundation, and if you're oily, I'm telling you, it's gonna keep you matte, honey. I'm talking about 4 or 5 hours for you have to blot your face, touch up anything, which is amazing if you have oily skin. Like, I could put on foundation, and there's one that I love because I don't even have to like color correct, but I look like I lathered myself down with baby oil or petroleum jelly within an hour. And I just don't like that look. Like, I like my face to be like matte. Yes, I made my own sound effect. Anyway, this is one of the more expensive foundations on the website. It retails for about $58. So this is not my everyday foundation. This is my foundation when I want to like give it to the girls, or I'm going somewhere where I don't want to have to touch up. But I love it. I would say that it's a medium to full coverage foundation, but I don't like to cake it on. I would rather do color correcting work on the front end than slather a lot on your face, because honey, you'll start looking like you Betty Crocker on the face, like you done baked a pie or a cake on this area up here, and that is not the best look. I do like the fact that it has a pump, and its packaging's pretty cute. The color is not exactly the same in the package as it comes out. It's a lot darker because it's frosted. This foundation comes out darker, and it I will say when I first put it on, I was like, okay, it's a little light, but it does kind of set to a darker tone. It almost feels like a powder on your face. It does not feel oily. Like, you don't feel like you have a mask. It's got a really pretty finish. The only flaws that I can say that this foundation truly has is that if you put too much on, it looks cakey, and the color selection. Some of their other foundations, they have a large color selection, and I think 70 beige might be like the darkest color for light-skinned girls. And then there's only one shade for dark girls, like my chocolate sisters. So that's just not enough. We have different undertones. We tan. Three black girl shades is not what's up. It might be 4. Even though I love this foundation, unfortunately I cannot wear it in the summer. It is too light, and I think the next color down would probably be too dark. Outside of that, I really do love this foundations, and I will definitely purchase it again. However, I'm going to stretch this bottle out because it costs like $60 for foundation. This is not, nope, not every day. Only when I'm trying to like really look nice. The next product that I want to review are, I am so sorry for reading this because I don't remember the name by heart. It is the Rouge Allure Velvet Lipsticks. If nothing else, I'm in love with the packaging of this. Like, I guess my little inner bougie comes out because I love it. I live for the package. So this is the little lipstick, right? It just sells Chanel. It's black. Oh, not that impressive till you push on the top, and then it pops up, and you can pull out your cute little gold lipstick. I bought this in 4 shades. And I will swatch them for you. I'm probably gonna massacre the name. There are 2 shades that I really love and 2 shades that are like, yeah, aight. I'm invoking my ghetto girl today as I talk about my Chanel makeup. Another thing that I figured out about these lipsticks, because I was freaking out, I had mixed up the tops. I'm like, how am I supposed to figure out which little lipstick goes into what top? Like, how am I going to tell my YouTube buddies what color these lipsticks are? You probably can't see this, but printed right here is the number of the lipstick. So if you have these and you've had that same problem, look on the lipstick. It actually has the number. Random fact I thought I would share. Now these retail for about $37. And then the colors that I have, I'm going to massacre this. I don't know if I said that already. I'm going to massacre it. The first one is Amoureuse, number 47. And it's kind of like a red, like a pink. So I'm going to, my hand already has makeup on it, so I'm going to use my wrist. So that is the color right there. Really pretty shade. And then the next one is Allure, number 45. And this is my favorite. This is the one that I have on. It's a really pretty, I don't know if it's like a grayish purple. It's kind of muted, but it's gorgeous. So, can you see the color? That's the color of that one. And then the next one that I purchased is I'm not even going to try to pronounce it. It's number 42. It's pink. Like a vibrant, it's like I don't know. I didn't take I did take Spanish. I didn't take French. This one is like a really vibrant, pretty pink. I'm not going to lie. I haven't actually worn this one out of the house, but I will this summer. And so that one's like a really vibrant, sexy pink. And the last one that I purchased was La Raffine, I don't know. And that's number 34. And kind of really close to the first one. I feel like a contortionist right now trying to show you these colors. But so those are the 4 colors that I got, and they're all pretty similar. I am going to show you how they apply. The formula is the same across the line, or at least the 4 shades that I purchased. So I don't feel the need to put on all 4. I've already swatched them. I've already swatched them for you. So I'm going to go ahead and remove my favorite one and put on the pink. Which is probably my second favorite, though I haven't worn it yet out. I spend many of nights just beating my face and washing it off and going to bed. So it goes on really smooth, and it's pretty pigmented. I do feel like I have to put a little bit more on than my MAC lipstick to get the color payoff. And when you first put it on, it's actually kind of creamy looking. It's not like a true matte. And in order to achieve that, I kind of blot just a little bit on tissue, so it does look more matte. They do last for a pretty long time. And also, if you're one of those girls who's like, okay, I kind of like the whole matte craze that's going on right now, but I don't like the whole like crusty lip thing that happens with that sometimes, these are a really nice alternative because your lips don't feel dry at all. Like, I could rub my lips together, they do not feel dry. It does transfer, so it's not a liquid lipstick, it's gonna come off. The color selection, there's a couple cute shades, but a lot of them I feel like are more sophisticated, which is, there's nothing wrong with sophisticated, but you know, if you're not at work and you're trying to like give life out on the streets, you might want a little color. All of that said, I do like these lipsticks. I don't wear them that often because I'm actually afraid of losing them. Like $37 is a lot of money for some lipsticks. I do think that these ones are more of like a status, thing. I probably wouldn't purchase anymore unless I ran out of my favorite color. because I think that the MAC lipsticks, the MAC matte lipsticks are better, and it seems like you get more product because these are tiny, like oh yeah, they're cute and elegant, but that little lipstick, it's a little small. So I think they're really cute. I do like the formula. And if you can afford it and you like it, have at it. Buy a ton of them. I would say, like, if you have one or two, they're nice, but $37 is a lot for a lipstick. I know that there are some that are much more expensive, like Tom Ford. I don't have any Tom Ford. I'm not paying $100 for lipstick unless it's the Louboutin lipstick. I'll probably pay $100 for that. Anyway, I digress. It's a really nice formula. There's some really cute colors. I do like it. I'm not hating on the Chanel lipstick, but I do think that you can go ahead and get a MAC lipstick for $17, and you're gonna get more of the matte effect, and it's a really good product for a lot cheaper. Now, if you're looking for a formula that doesn't dry out your lips and still gives you a matte, I would pick up a couple of these. That's kind of all I really have to say right now about the lipsticks and the foundation. If you want to see me apply the foundation in a demo, please stay tuned. If not, thank you so much for coming and watching my videos. If you haven't yet, subscribe, like it, thumbs up if you did, and I'll see you guys next time. I've already washed and moisturized my face. Now I'm just going in with primer. I'm using NYX Shine Killer. For the price point, this is an awesome primer. It feels a lot like Smashbox Photo Finish on the skin, but for a third of the price, maybe more than that. Normally with a foundation review, I would not go in and color correct, but I'm going to be honest. This product is beautiful and it stays matte, but you're gonna need to color correct, honey. Because I am rather light right now. I'm mixing the orange shade with this light shade, which is, I don't know what it is. NC40. And I'm tapping that on any areas that I have hyperpigmentation. You want to do that now because these dark marks are going to come through as ashy with your foundation. This foundation is buildable, but because it's matte, it can get cakey, so I don't recommend like just slathering a ton on when you could just color correct your areas that need more assistance. And as you see, the whole side of my face needs it. That's where I break out. And I will even suggest taking a little of that orange underneath your eyes where you have dark circles, because it's also going to cancel that out. But just a little bit. You want to be careful putting product under your eyes. This is totally turning into a tutorial. I'm sorry. You guys have to know this if you don't already. So now I'm going to go ahead in with my foundation. And I'm going to squeeze a little bit on my hand, take my fingers, and dab it on one side of my face. And then with a damp beauty blender, I would actually advise using it dry because it doesn't pull as much product, but I had to wash it. I'm just going to lightly tap that into the skin. And with the rest of the product that's left, I will go and kind of do my ear or whatever else. And for one coat, that's really pretty and it's good coverage. Rinse, wash, repeat on the other side of your face. The reason why I do one side at a time is this makeup it sets matte. Like, on your skin and you don't want to put it on and then it dries. So I would say to go ahead and do one side at a time. And then in the areas that just need a little more help, I'm just going to go in with my finger and dab a little more product and build it up just in those areas. And you could even like use your finger for that, like just dab it with your finger instead of the beauty blender, because again, a damp beauty blender is going to shear out the foundation. And since you're not like doing this to your whole face, you're just putting it where you need it. You're not caking your whole face up, which is what most women do not want. I think some might like it. I don't. Alright, so that is it for putting on the foundation. Except for I missed a spot under my eye. And you don't want to put a whole lot under there, just like a smidge, especially if you're going in with concealer. Like, you don't want to cake product in your eyes, especially if you've gotten a few little wrinkles, because it's going to settle in there. Alright. And then next I'm just going to go on with my concealer. This is how I would do my foundation on a day where I'm, you know, really trying to give it to the girls. So that's what I would do. You don't have to take this many steps with your foundation, and especially if you don't have discoloration on your skin, you're good. Alright. This video is going to be so long. Anyway. So there you go. There's the skin with that. It's already pretty matte. I haven't put any powder on it yet. Any areas that are shiny is probably where I put on my concealer. And it's a beautiful foundation. I love it.